Everybody, welcome to Bio Library. And as you guys have your PhD entrance of NII on shayad 26th or 27th Feb, so you have just 1 week or less than that left for the exam. So let's practice the mock tests. And the mock tests I've designed are total 6 mock tests to give you a virtual feeling. And I prefer you give your exam in the standard time zone, that is from 10 to 11:30. And this question paper contains 65 questions, because that's what has made me competent to solve more questions in less time. And when you'll give your exam in reality, this will definitely help you. Anytime you can practice it, just always solve 10 to 20 question more than the target. Okay, fine. So it's target NII PhD entrance exam mock test 1. Test date is 19th of February 2023. Test contains 60 questions. In case of your standard exam, here it is 65 questions. Timing is from 10 a.m. to 10:30 to 11 a.m. Sorry. So at 10 a.m., I think it is 10:30 or no, 10 to 11:30 a.m. So, okay, 1.5 hour. You get 1.5 hours. Okay. So try to solve in 1.5 hour. No, hurry in that. Answer key will be released at 12 noon on this channel only. So let's start. Instructions are: your paper contains 65 questions. Just to help you gain speed, actually I typed it so hurry. So your paper will have only 60 questions in reality. Negative marking is 1 mark will be deducted for each incorrect question, incorrect answer. Or each question contains how many marks? 3 marks, just like your BARC exam. Okay, so the first question is from Aptitude. A person crosses a 600-meter long street in 5 minutes. What is his speed in kilometers per hour? You have to answer this question. Just solve in your notebook and then write it in your notebook. This is option number A, B, C, or D, which will be correct. Okay, if you want lecture on this aptitude portion, I can take that also, but then again we have very less time. Okay, so try to solve this question. If it is difficult for you, as I have taken questions in this paper from only work, this time, distance and speed, as well as work and time. Okay, only 2 topics I've chosen for aptitude portion. So second question is: aeroplane covers a certain distance at a speed of 240 kilometers per hour in 5 hours. To cover the same speed in 1 hour, it must travel with the speed of, this is option B, A, B, C and D. Choose the correct option. Third question: if a person walks at 14 km per hour instead of 10 kilometers per hour, he would have walked 20 kilometers more. The actual distance traveled by him is option A, B, C or D. Fourth, a train can travel 50 times faster than a car. Both start from point A at the same time and reach point B 75 kilometers away from A at the same time. On the way, however, the train lost about 12.5 minutes while stopping at stations. Speed of the car is option A, option B, option C, option D. Fifth question: excluding stoppages, the speed of bus is 54 kilometers per hour, and including stoppages, it is 45 kilometers per hour. For how many minutes does the bus stop per hour? So it's A, B, C, D. Choose your answer. Sixth question says A can do work in 15 days and B in 20 days. If they work on it together for 4 days, then the fraction of the work that is left is 1 by 4, 1 by 10, 7 by 15, 8 by 15. Choose your answer correctly. So this is from work, time and work. Then the question says A can lay railway track between 2 given stations in 16 days. B can do the same job in 12 days. With the help of C, they did the job in 4 days only. Then C alone can do the job is, just cut this line and look at the option A: 9 1 by 5 days, 9 2 by 5 days, 9 3 by 5 days or 10 days. Choose the answer. Then we come to the eighth question. A, B and C can do a piece of work in 20, 30 and 60 days respectively. How many days can A do the work if he is assisted by B and C on every third day? Options are 12, 15, 16 or 18 days. Ninth is, it starts from chemistry. Let's start from chemistry. So the purest form of iron is wrought iron, steel, pig iron or nickel steel. I hope you know the answer. 10th is hydrogen bomb. This is very easy. It's based on the principle of nuclear fusion, nuclear radioactivity or artificial radioactivity. 11th question: which of the following is a non-metal that remains liquid at room temperature? Very easy, but just remember this thing. Nobody's going to tell you this, okay? So remember, it's asking non-metal. 12th question: what is the structure of IF7? Trigonal bipyramidal, pentagonal bipyramidal, square pyramid or tetrahedral? 13th question: brass gets discolored in air because of the presence of which of the following gases in the air? H2S, hydrogen sulfide or oxygen or nitrogen or carbon dioxide? 14th question, among the given nutrients, milk is poor source of, very easy question, calcium, B is protein, C is vitamin C, D is carbohydrates. So you can, the options got jumbled because of the font size. So the 14th question is very easy actually. 15, name the scientist who stated that matter can be converted into energy. Easiest question of the paper. Boyle, Lavoisier, Avogadro or Einstein. 16th question. Among the following, the maximum covalent character is shown by the compound MgCl2, FeCl2, SnCl2 or AlCl3. 17. By the material, light can transmit without any loss, known as translucent, opaque, transparent or vitreous. The options A, B, C, D. You have to choose from these. This is more like just to confuse you. Okay. 18th. Water droplets cause rainbow due to A, reflection of light, B, refraction of light, C, reflection and refraction of sunlight, D, diffusion of sunlight. Option A says D, B says B, C says A or D says C. 19. When a person can see only nearby object, the condition is called hypermetropia, astigmatism, myopia or retinopathy. 20. Dash the SI unit of force, Kelvin, Newton, Pascal, Volt. Answer from these options, okay, not from these options. So 21, the time taken by a pendulum to complete one oscillation is called as maximum speed, average speed, time period or time interval. How many millimeters make 10 kilometers? 10 to the power 10, 10 raised to the power, this is raised to the power 10, 10 raised to the power 9, 10 raised to the power 8, 10 raised to the power 7. 23, gallon is commonly used to refer speed, to refer to a container, as a measure of volume, to express containers in terms of barrel. 24. A moving body definitely possesses kinetic energy, potential energy, mechanical energy, heat energy. Again, answer from these options, not from the above options. 20. If the speed of an object moving along a straight line is constant, its motion is said to be uniform, periodic, circular, non-uniform. These are physics questions. 26. Which of the following color has the least wavelength? Very easy question again. Green, blue, violet, red. Answer from the options which are mentioned below, not the above options. 27. This actually I have taken in picture format because again I can't figure out which of the questions are important from immunology in a very short span of time. Therefore, I took the questions which have come in past. Okay, so FC fragment in an antibody contain antigen binding site, complement binding site, C reactive protein binding site, or CD4 homology domain. Then 27 question, which of the following immunoglobulin isotopes will be most important for neutralizing polio virus before it infects intestinal cell? IgA, IgM, IgD or IgG? This is 28th question. Here I have mentioned the number, okay? Just don't bother by the numbers which are actually mentioned. So it is 29th question. Which of the following is related to affinity maturation class, which recombination, homologous recombination with DJ recombination or somatic hypermutation? 30th question says myasthenia gravis in humans is characterized by increased muscular weakness because of diminishing effects of acetylcholine at neuromuscular junctions due to A, decreased release of acetylcholine at neuromuscular generation, B, increased activation of acetylcholine receptor, C, production of antibodies against acetylcholine receptor, or D, increased release of inhibitory neurotransmitters at the neurotransmitter at the neuromuscular junction. Cut this thing. Okay, so this was your 30th question. 31 question, a Th1 subset of T cell typically secrete IL-5, interleukin 13, IL-4 or INF gamma. These are 30 till 31. 32 question is HSCs, hematopoietic stem cells, are found in bone marrow, skin, lymphoid organ or spleen. 33 to 40 you can read very well. I will zoom every question. So 33, this question will become 33. First of all, which of the following immunoglobulin isotope will be most important for neutralizing poliovirus before it infects insects? Backside you saw the question. Which of the following is related to affinity maturation? Again, myasthenia gravis, you saw the question backside. So from 142 we have to read, that is, which of the following gene is defective in patients suffering from SCID, severe combined immunodeficiency syndrome? A option says CFTR, cystic fibrosis transmembrane conductance regulator, B, adenosine deaminase, C, ribonucleotide reductase, or D, alpha 2 microglobulin. 143 question, and it says in SCID syndrome there is low number of neutrophils, low number of T and B cells, low macrophages, low amount of IgG. So 144 question is, a monoclonal antibody of IgM class was purified from a hybridoma culture supernatant. N-terminal sequence analysis of this pure protein would reveal 10 different N-terminal amino acid residues, 2 different N-terminal amino acid residues, 4 different or 20 different N-terminals. So your 142 question will become which? Question number 33. This will become 34. This will become 35. Leave the question. Leave 5 questions here. Actually, anyways, I'll compensate that because I have given you 65 questions. Okay. So from 142, start doing from 142. 41. Sterilized milk lacks in very easy question in vitamin A, vitamin A, D, C, or thiamine. Krabbe's disease is due to the deficiency of the enzyme ceramine lactosidase, ceramidase, beta galactosidase, GM1 beta galactosidase. 43. Niemann-Pick disease is due to deficiency of the enzyme. Which enzyme? This is very common question of licenses. Exosaminidase, A and B, ceramidase, ceramide lactosidase, or sphingomyelinase. Then 44. A sigmoidal plot of substrate concentration S versus reaction concentration velocity may indicate a Michael-Menten kinetics, cooperative binding, competitive inhibition, or non-competitive inhibition. 45. Reversible and reversible non-competitive enzyme activity inhibition. Vmax is increased, Km is increased, Km is decreased, concentration of active enzyme is reduced. So you need to remember all these competitive, non-competitive, and competitive enzymatic inhibitions. 46. A molybdenum containing oxidase is cytochrome oxidase, xanthine oxidase, glucose oxidase, alamino oxidase. 47. A copper containing oxidase is cytochrome, flavin mononucleotide, flavin adenine dinucleotide, or xanthine oxidase. The sequence of redox carrier in respiratory chain is out of these options. You have to look for your answer. Just forget this question mark signature. Okay. 49th question is the chemical inhibiting oxidative phosphorylation depend on the transport of adenine nucleotide across the inner mitochondrial membrane is which is the inhibitor? Oligomycin, atractyloside, dinitrophenol, or pentachlorophenol. 50th question. All immunoglobulins contain 4L chain, 4H chain, 3L chain, 2L chains, and 2H chains. An immunoglobulin molecule always contain 1 kappa and 3 lambda type of chains, 2 kappa, 2 lambda type of chains, 3 kappa, 1 lambda, 2 kappa, 2 lambda. 52 question. The number of hypervariable region in L chain is 1, 2, 3, 4. The number of hypervariable region in H chain is 1, 2, 3, 4. Type gamma H chain is present in IgG, IgA, IgM, IgD. 55 alpha H chain is present in IgE, IgA, IgM, IgD. Hormone that binds to intracellular receptor is adrenocorticotropic hormone, thyroxine, follicle stimulating hormone, or glucagon. 57. Hormone that bind to cell surface receptor and acquire the second messenger CMP is antidiuretic hormone, cholecystokinin, calcitriol, or gastrin. 58. Our hormone secreted from anterior pituitary is growth hormone, vasopressin, oxytocin, or epinephrine. 59. Our hormone secreted from posterior pituitary is vasopressin, very easy, thyrotropic hormone, prolactin, or adenocorticotropic hormone. 60. Number of amino acid in human growth hormone is 91, 151, 191, or 291. 61. Acromegaly results due to excessive release of thyroxine growth hormone, thyroxine, B growth hormone, C insulin, or glucagon. Secondary messenger for glucocorticoid is A cyclic AMP, B C GMP, inositol triphosphate. No secondary messenger is required. 63. In Addison's disease, there is excessive retention of potassium, sodium, chloride, water. The structure of tRNA appears like very easy helix, hairpin, cloverleaf, or coil. Leishnian syndrome, the sex-linked recessive absence of HGPRTAs may lead to compulsive self-destructive behavior with elevated levels of urate in serum, hypouricemia due to liver damage, failure to thrive and megaloblastic anemia, and protein intolerance and hepatic encephalopathy. So thank you everybody. Your feedback is both needed as well appreciated. So in totality we have 60 questions only because I did a mistake that I mistakenly has added the screenshot of 5 questions which were repeated. Therefore this test contains only 60 questions. From next text onwards I will take care especially of this fact that I don't repeat the questions and I'll give you answer key at 12. Good luck everybody. I hope you get your 45 to like 47 48 questions correct. Although if you want to be on safe side, you can attempt 40 to 42 questions which are correct. Okay, if in totality you're going for like let's say 55 56 question and you do some 5 to 10 incorrect, then also it's fine. But if you attempt all the 40 or 50 questions correct, you're definitely gonna get shortlisted for your written exam. So 40 to 45 is the upper limit which you should attempt, but provided that all your answers are correct and you're confident in all of them. So thank you everybody. We'll meet in your answers video. Okay.